Hey, my name is Caitlin. I am a reseller on the Depop and Poshmark apps. I resell mostly vintage stuff. It's just what I like learning about. It's what calls to my little heart. So today I have a haul with things that I found at 2 estate sales that I went to, and they are home goods and accessories and shoes and purses. So no clothes this time. I did get some clothes, but it's all a certain type of clothing, so I want to do that on a separate video, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna talk about cute little home goods and stuff. So let's get started. He is so cute. I don't know anything about him other than he is ceramic. I don't think that he's actually vintage, but isn't he adorable? I love him. So, and he goes with where's my Bambi vase? My Bambi vase right there. And then I got that guy, which is super cool. That is hand embroidered. It's called like crewel work, C-R-E-W-E-L. I just call it embroidered, but it's got like all these different kinds of yarn and stuff like that. I love it. And it is available for sale for $100. So that's pretty neat, but it's huge. I feel like that's a good price for that, you know? So it's getting a lot of attention, and this guy is going nowhere. He's living with me forever because I love him. I love like little figurines. Danger deer. Okay, stop. Okay, so I have this pendant. This is silver, and it's the Native American silver. The way that you can tell is it has these initials on the back. It's got the 925 and then AW. AW stands for Annie Willie. It has like a little hinged back, which is really handy. This I plan on selling for about $100 as well, just because it's super unique and it is vintage, and yeah, that's cool. Next up we have these guys. These are carved bakelite, which is a vintage, it's a vintage plastic. They stopped using it, oh, I don't remember when, like the 30s or 40s, something like that. But the way that you can tell it's bakelite is when you look inside, it's got, here, you can see it right there, this like little marbled situation going on the inside. So that's how you can tell what that is. And then also you can try 409 on a Q-tip, and the Q-tip will show like a yellowy brown color, and that's how you know. So that one, this guy's gonna go for like 35 or 40. And then next we have this one. This one's super cool. So my friend told me to call this like marbled jade bakelite, but it's got these like really sweet little carvings, and it's like a good size too. Like it lands pretty low on your arm, and I feel like, I don't know, I love when bangles just kind of like flop around like that. So there's those. Next we have, I saw these on estatesales.net. If you haven't heard me talk about estatesales.net, it's an app that you can use that basically shows you a map, and then you click on different spots on the map, and those are the different estate sales, and they have like pictures up. So these people had a massive collection of what is called jadeite. So it's a jade colored glass, and this is, here I have two of these guys. These are candle holders. So these are Fenton jadeite, Fenton brand. They also had Fire King brand, and then a couple other brands, but the Fenton is more of like this, I don't know how to I don't know, I just feel like these are prettier. than the other ones. So there's those two. This is just like a little candy dish, like a display dish. Also Fenton. This will probably go for like 35 or something like that. Maybe 40, I don't know. And then those two together will go for like 30. Next we have this one. Again, that Fenton brand. It's a beautiful shade of green. And this is like a sugar bowl. And it's got like a faceted kind of look on top. It's very cool. So this particular estate sale company, they always overprice their stuff and it pisses me off. But this time they actually had like profitable prices. So, and it was, I mean, it was wrapped around the door. Everybody wanted them, some of this jadeite business. This is my absolute favorite find. This is like the coolest lamp you've ever seen in your entire life. And da-da-da-da, she works. Isn't that exciting? So yeah, I'm really excited. This one's gonna go for like $1 or $130. I don't know if I want to keep it. I want to keep all of them. I really want to keep that. This one, I just really love this. I mean, the thing is, like, I can use these things until they sell, so that's what I keep telling myself, so that I don't just like not list them at all, because I have no self-control and I just want to keep all of the things. So that right there was $200. All of that stuff. I'm not proud of myself, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Next we have these vintage purses, and I'll show you how we know they're vintage. So inside you have a metal zipper, and metal zippers were like 40s, 50s, 60s before. Around the 70s is when they started using nylon zippers. So you've got your metal zipper in here. So this says made in Great Britain on top of the, what you call it, the zip. And what's interesting about Great Britain is that that is now the UK. And they started being called the UK in 1927. So this zipper at the least is quite old. I assume it's the one that came with this bag because that's what it looks like. I'm pretty impressed at the quality of purses that they had back then. This is an extremely nice purse. It's leather, it's in great condition. So from the 1920s, man, that's pretty neat. This is super neat. More Bakelite, and that is called, what is it called? Like marbled amber or something. Marbled amber Bakelite, and it's a plastic thingy. What is this? Falcon. And Falcon zippers were from the 40s and 50s. That's when that brand existed. So this is gonna be 40s because they stopped using Bakelite in the 50s. So yeah, that's also leather. It had some paint on it, and I like scratched it off, if you can see just like a little bit. I got it off, so that's good. I don't know how much to price these for. With a Bakelite handle, you're looking at probably $50 to $60. And then I have another brown one like this that I have priced also at like $60. But that one was, it has like this cool thing up here, and it's very, what do you call it? It's very like Art Deco looking, so it's like very stylized, and stylized stuff can go for more. Probably I put this at like 50, maybe 60 as well. I don't know. This is like, it's a really incredibly well-made purse, and it's got like all these cool little details on it. So there's those. Very proud of them. So next we have some shoes. These are vintage bandolinos, and I just gave them a little bath in Dr. Martin's Wonder Balm. and they look fantastic. The leather is in really good condition. There's no, you know, sort of like cracking or anything. Oop, or anything out here. And then here's the other one, but it's got like these cool little cutouts. I'm gonna book these as 70s or 80s based on the tag. It doesn't say whether or not it's leather, which would lend me to, it would lead me to believe that that would be pre-80s, because after the 80s you had to say everything that was in something. So if it doesn't have the material content, it is very likely pre-80s. Fun facts. Also, another fun fact, I'm sweating. Oh, we suffer for beauty. Oh, so these are really neat. These are from Nordstrom, made in Italy, all genuine leather. So I'd put these at 80s. And again, they're in excellent condition. That leather is in just great condition. These also got a little rub down, mostly because I really enjoy putting leather balm on things. It's a weird thing. I don't know. It's nice. So those shoes will probably go for $35 for the bandolinos and like $45 or $50 for the Nordstroms. I might have to like take another look at that, but I feel like that would be fair. These are like hardly worn. You can tell because that, I mean, it's like bright white. So everybody loves some vintage Evan Picones, and these are just like really cute loafer style flats. And they have like that really neat, what would you call this? Like Native American Aztec kind of style. So very boho, very cool. They do have like a little bit of business going on right up here, but such is vintage clothing. And then we've got one more. This guy is one of those old school bucket purses. So you pull these guys. It's 100% leather, and it goes like that. And I don't know, I just really liked the red, white, and blue situation we had going on here. Plus it's 100% leather and vintage, so you know, if it's old, it's probably worth money. Actually, if it's old and made out of nice material, it's probably worth money. So here we have Handmade by Vernice White in I don't know how to say that. So this is made by a person. We love artisan products. We do. So yeah, I would say that was worth the money I spent on it. I would, at least I get to look at them until they sell, right? I can play with them until they're gone. That's what I'm telling myself. So yeah, now I'm going to go shoot another video on vintage lingerie that I found. So tune back in for that one. Okay, so it is the next day, and I may or may not have gone back to the same estate sale because they had so much good stuff, and I knew that there was just like no way that they had sold all of it. So I went and grabbed, I already had this one, and there were these other two that I passed on the other day, but I just feel like they're really beautiful and I needed to get them. So there are those two, and then I've got some necklaces. Here's this one, also by Annie Willie. I believe these stones are real because they're cold to the touch. That's how you know the difference between like plastic cabochons and real stone cabochons. And there were just like tons and tons and tons of squash necklaces that, oh, they were They still wanted $75 for them though, and I couldn't invest that kind of money. This is also by Annie Willie. You've got, where is it? Here's her signature on this side, and then sterling on this side. And I really like this necklace because it's got like an extra little length that you can add, so it doesn't have to be a choker. And then we also have like these really cool textured links, so those are pretty neat. And then finally we have this little cutie. This is like a little cuff bracelet, and it just lands right about there. And this is brass, and it says brass on the back. Where is it? Is it in here? Yeah, it's right there. So it says brass right there, and then the rest of it is silver. So very cool, very excited to have those. So yeah, just wanted to share those extra goodies that I added to my collection that I will now be selling for lots and lots of money.